Alright, hey people, my name's Elise. Don't mind this big ass zit on my face. I am documenting my journey on Lexapro. I'm gonna try and make this a really quick video. I'm gonna try and say all this within about 15 minutes. I was hospitalized for depression a few weeks ago. I am on day 23 of Lexapro. While being in the hospital, I was diagnosed with PTSD and severe depression. I wanted to make this video because being an African American in the community, we really don't discuss mental health. It's something that's kind of always been swept under the rug, but it's a very serious thing and it needs to be treated as a serious thing. The day that I had myself admitted into the hospital, I had been fed up to the point of not knowing what to do with myself. I had realized that I had been depressed, and it's crazy because I had been depressed for about 4 years and didn't even realize it. And the way that I was feeling, I felt kind of numb. As you guys get to know me and watch my channel more, I'm a very, I guess you can say, insensitive person. I'm not very sensitive. Can be kind of cutthroat. I'm normally called mean. I'm normally called heartless, but I'm not a very emotional person. I'll say that. At the time, I was just like crying all the time, not knowing why I was crying. I knew it wasn't natural, but I felt this sadness. Now, there's a sad, and then there's like a beyond sad, and I was like beyond sad, and like I had no interest in what I wanted to do, and stuff that normally made me happy, I got no joy out of it. So the day that I admitted myself into the hospital, I remember getting off of work, and I felt empty. I felt kind of numb, if that makes sense. And I am a person who loves sweets. One of my favorite things in particular is Slurpees from 7-Eleven. So I go to 7-Eleven, I get a glazed donut, I get the Slurpee, and I just felt numb. And they consider depression severe when you start having suicidal thoughts. But I felt like I don't want to feel like this no more. So if I end it, I won't feel this. And I started having suicidal thoughts. But the suicidal thoughts had been going on for about a week or two up until that point. I just felt so numb. I got home, I went in my room, I closed the door, I laid in my bed, I attempted to do homework, but I could not focus, and I started crying. I started bawling my eyes out, and I was just like, I'm tired of feeling like this. I shouldn't feel like I want to end my life. I should not be this sad. Like, I wasn't me. So I went to the hospital and I got help. Anyways, long story short, seen a psychiatrist. He decided to put me on an antidepressant. The antidepressant is Lexapro. I was hospitalized for 10 days. And he started me on 5 milligrams. Then we went up to 10 milligrams. Here I am on 20 milligrams. It is day 23 on being on Lexapro. I feel a whole lot better. I wouldn't say I feel 100% better, but I do feel better. Along with the medication, I am doing counseling. So I met some girls while in the hospital, and they had been on Lexapro, and they had told me, you know, it's good that you're feeling better. We notice a difference in you, but you'll feel better a month from now. I had a friend of mine who stated that she didn't agree with antidepressants and that she had been on them as a child, and that she feels that they changed her as a person, so she doesn't agree with them. So she also told me, you know, document your journey. This video is gonna look kind of crazy because it's from my phone. I ordered a ring light. I'm really gonna start YouTube, and I'm gonna get serious about it, but I do want to document my journey. I do want these to be available for other people. If you need help or you got questions about depression, please reach out. If you think you're depressed, please reach out and get help. Mental health is very serious. It's very serious in the African American community, and we need to talk about it more. You know, there's nothing wrong with having medication to be stable. There's nothing wrong with receiving counseling to be stable. We need to talk about it. This stuff is real, and it needs to be treated as a serious issue. So here I am on day 23 of 20 milligrams of Lexapro. I feel excellent. I was also treated for my anxiety. My anxiety was through the fucking roof. Like, the only way that I can explain it, my anxiety was so bad, I was only sleeping 4 hours a night. My anxiety was so bad that I actually started drinking, like drinking just to calm myself down because I was so stimulated all the time. And when I say stimulated, like, drink a fucking energy drink or 30 cups of coffee, and that rush that you get, like, that was me damn near 24 hours a day. I would have to work 16 hours just to tire myself out because I was so fucking stimulated to go to sleep. But I can only get like 4 hours of sleep. Like, my anxiety was horrible, and I did not know that anxiety and depression was linked together. So my Lexapro has helped with my anxiety. It has helped put me in a better mood. As far as side effects, when I first started, I did notice the trembling. Like, I couldn't have a steady hand. It's gotten better. I don't know what that's about. It's going away though, but like, I was like shaky. Like, I would see, like, I would hold my hand still and I would try and do something and I would see that I was trembling. That was one thing I really was kind of concerned about. I'm hungry all the damn time. Like, I had an appetite before, but like now it's just, I want to eat. So I'm going to monitor my weight, make that a topic to talk about in my next video to see if I gain any more weight. I went from not being tired and not getting any sleep to being tired. Like, I was working 2 jobs. I worked the day job, I worked the night job. I had to quit my night job because I'm tired. I am on medication to sleep though as well, but my Lexapro does help with calming me down some. I'm not as stimulated, I'm not as anxious. I did have a anxiety attack the other day, and I was just like, what the fuck? How did I function like this? Like, as I'm trying to breathe and calm myself down, I'm looking for medication because I take Visceral for my anxiety as needed. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, how the hell was I functioning like this 24/7? Like, during this anxiety attack, it was just crazy because it took me back to like my heart racing, my mind racing, and I'm trying to breathe, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, how did you function like this for 4 years? And it's crazy. Like, it's a godsend. I'm so happy that I actually took the time out to get help. I'm happy that I took the time out to start counseling. I'll keep you guys updated on that. Don't mind my shirt. That was my lunch that I spilled earlier. And other side effects. I know they said another side effect would be a decrease in your sex drive. Not really for me. I would say my depression had me not wanting to have sex. I kind of want to have sex now, so that's not a problem. So my eating, I'm not sure if I gained weight. I was trembling at first, and me being tired. That's about it. Like I said, I went from being not sleepy to like, I want to go take a nap. So I do get more sleep. I get a lot more sleep. I'm down to working 1 job now, and I feel better as a whole. I feel back to me. I feel good. I've never been a down person, never really been a sad person, but what I do know is I don't ever want to feel like that again. The way that I felt the day I admitted myself into the hospital, I don't ever want to feel like that again. So for people who don't agree with antidepressants, that's your prerogative. Me, I'm all for them. I was told that some people only take them for like 2 years, but my doctor told me I need to stay on them, and I plan to stay on them. Like I said, I don't ever want to feel how I felt again. I'm feeling good. I feel like me, and this is how I want to feel. Being sad is okay, but that sad that I felt is not normal, and I don't want to feel it, and I wouldn't wish it on nobody. This video is 8 minutes long. I'm gonna cut it short right here. Like I said, if you are watching this, it's probably because you are depressed or you're trying to figure out if you're depressed, and if you need some help, reach out. I'm here to give information to anybody who wants it. All right, guys.